These two bushings right here, you're going to want to install right there. Let's take those right here, one here, and put one here. And then you're going to use these longer bolts, looks like to me. I couldn't find the manual, so doing the best I can here. So basically, slide this here. Shorten the new bolts there. A longer one, which I'll put on. Yeah, we're gonna have to put the stand on first, but I'm just putting this in there to get this one seated right. So. I'm gonna put it tight, it's just snug so I can move that back and forth. And then I put some grease on these bushings right here, and I'm getting ready to slide them in. Probably grab a rubber mallet to get these in here. You gotta put the O-rings on as well. So, let's see here. It's turn tight. All right, so basically what I did was I took these bushings and placed them from the outside, just pounded it in with a rubber mallet. Super easy once you put them from the outside. The inside was a little more difficult. I found this right. It's like a spring tensioner. I left it. I think I found this right. It's a spring tensioner. I left it loose. It's obviously going to draw the springs back as you tighten it. So I've got it in there loose right now, and I'm assuming you just. I think that already. Look at there's a notch that goes right there. So. There's no video on this yet, so there's no instructions that I found. I think you can buy from KTM or find it online. So you tighten that, it's going to draw the springs back. Where the springs go on the bike yet, I got yet to discover that, but I'm assuming it's going to go up here somewhere. There's two springs left here, and there's this bracket here, which I assume this fits on here like that, and this bolts on the bike somewhere yet. There's one similar to this on the kickstand. I'll discover where that goes, and I believe this washer goes to the back of the spring mount here. I think that this washer goes here. I'll remove that and put it on. Okay, I think I found where this spring holder goes. Here's the right side of the bike. Here's the foot peg. Here's these two mounts. So right behind it, I found there's a thread, and if I can get the shot there, and I put it in there. There's a thread right there. It's tapped, and I just put the washer on there. I don't know what size it is. I probably should have looked at it. It looks like it's a 10 or a 12 millimeter. So I'm gonna tighten that up and see how it goes. There's no place for the nut, so I don't know what this goes to. This other nut looks like it goes to the back of the stopper, which you get it comes up here. I haven't tightened everything up yet, so that's where it looks like it goes. It should be good to go after that. Okay, here you see I put the little bracket on. I just slipped it on that stud. That's perfect, and I'm leaving them hanging. I turned the springs away from the exhaust, which makes sense to go away from the exhaust. And we're gonna hook them on to this bracket right here, and then once we have it on the bracket, I guess we'll just use this. I believe it's a tensioner bolt right here. This tensioner bolt. We'll just tighten that. We'll have it as long as I can now, and we should be good to go after that. Not too complicated once you kind of know where it goes, but there was nothing online that I could find, so I hope this helps people, because I was pretty frustrated that, I got this box. Basically, this website says on there, go here to find a manual. It says go put your part number in there, and I put that part number in there, and yeah, it didn't come up. So thumbs down to KTM for not, for not helping the average mechanic. Okay, getting ready to put the springs on, and one thing you should do to help you out is basically put the bike on the stand without the spring-ons yet. That gets the spring tensioner as close as you can. I basically, once that was there, I just barely put a little pressure on it and then put a couple turns on it. So now I just got to tighten this up to get the spring tension where I want it, but I think I'm good. I think we got a center stand on now, and you know, I'm kind of bummed that you know, you pay all this money for the Adventure R, and the center stand does not come with it. I had an 800 GS Adventure before this, and it came with a stand and came with this. And I realized you're paying a couple grand extra, so you add all the extras in. I think you probably end up paying almost the same for this bike as you would as a BMW, to be honest. The Adventure and the premium package are, you know, probably about the same price when you start adding the things that I did, like heated grips. You know, I got the pannier rack mount, heated grips, obviously, cruise control,